Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to install Ubuntu on Windows 10 or 11 as a virtual machine only using free programs, and you can get it up and running within few minutes. So let me show you how to do it. Before we begin setting up applications on the system, we need to make sure that if you're running an Intel system, you go to your BIOS by turning off your system, turning it back on, press F2, go to your settings, and then enable Intel virtualization technology. It might be called Intel VT-D, etc. For AMD systems, same thing, F2 when booting, then look for SVM mode or AMD V, and then enable it so you can use the software for virtualization like VMware. Alright guys, to get started we need to go to this VMware website. I will link it in the description down below to download VMware Workstation 16 player. Just click on download now and it should start downloading. I've already downloaded it. It's right here. I'm going to open it. While that installs, I'm going to go to Ubuntu and download the latest version of stable Ubuntu. Go to download and then click on Ubuntu Desktop LTS. The current version is 22.04. It might be different if you're watching this video sometime in the future. That's a large download. It might take a few minutes to download. I've already got the file here, so I'm just gonna hit close and I'm gonna install VMware Workstation Player. Just agree to the terms. Installer detected that host has Hyper-V or device credential guard enabled. To run VMware on host with Hyper-V or device credential guard, install hypervisor platform through Windows features on and off. So we'll just check this box. It's next. We don't want customer experience improvement program, don't want to update, leave that as default, let it install quickly. Just click on finish. We're going to launch the app. I'm going to select use VMware Workstation Player for free for non-commercial use. Press continue and finish. Now we need to select create a new virtual machine. It's asking for an ISO file, so we're going to go to our downloads folder by going to browse, downloads, selecting Ubuntu that we just downloaded. You can see it has detected the version and everything, so we're just going to go with easy installs. Press next. I'm going to call it easy way, username drop. There you go. It's going to install on C drive, this folder. You can change it here if you need to. For now, it's fine. I'm going to allocate 20 gigabytes of my disk space to this virtual machine. Press next. Power on this virtual machine after creation. Now, before you click finish, you can assign more stuff to it. So if you go to customize hardware, you can select the amount of RAM you want it to have. You can select number of cores it has access to, so I'll go 4. For now, let's just click on close and finish, see what happens. Alright, do not show this hint again. There you go, we got VMware booting up. Bam! Ubuntu is installing with all the parameters that we set, with the username, password, everything that we set earlier. Give it a few minutes and you will see this screen. Now select your language, click continue, click on normal installation. Download updates while installing Ubuntu. If you want Wi-Fi and everything to work, which in most cases you won't because we're not using this natively, we're using it on a virtual machine, so you don't need to check this option. Click continue. This computer currently has no detected operating systems. What would you like to do? We're gonna select erase disk and install Ubuntu because the disk we created is a virtual 20 gigabyte disk. Click on install now. Don't worry, it won't wipe anything that you're using, So yeah, it's inside a virtualized environment. Select where you're located. We're in Ubuntu within few seconds, basically. Depends on your hard drive and RAM speed, but you can see we can jump onto Firefox here. Almost feels like you're natively booted into Ubuntu. You can run a speed test, fast.com. There you go. You can go ahead and download all the apps that you need from the Ubuntu store. It's like an app store for your Ubuntu OS. But you probably already know how to get Ubuntu going. So you can do that. There's your app launcher. Pretty similar to Android, but much cleaner, I would say. Appearance, dark mode. Ooh, that is so cool. Now we're installed, so once you're done using Ubuntu, all you have to do is press X and you can select power off, or you can suspend if you want to continue later on. But power off manually shuts it down. To relaunch it, you open VMware Player, just double click Ubuntu, just maximize and go full screen if you want to just jump in. And there you go, you're back into Linux, all good to go. Start using it as you wish. And there you have it, guys. That's how you install Ubuntu inside of Windows so you can test Linux applications out or do whatever you want with Linux. Anyway, guys, smash that like button if this video helped you in any way. Consider subscribing and dinging that notification bell just down there. Check out my other videos up here. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.